The knowledge gained by GF Piping Systems from over 60 years' experience in development and application contributes to the production of cement joints that are both durable and resistant. The video shows the cementing of Pvc-U with Tangit Plus, which essentially also applies to PVC-C and ABS, as well as to other Tangit solvent cements. The video does not apply to GF Dytex. Please contact us for more information. We also offer an adhesive that is completely free of solvents, Tangit Rapid, which is the subject of a separate training video. Cement jointing with GF fittings and pipes is easy to learn. Practical training, however, is a precondition for successful application. The following video outlines the most important steps. Apply the following tools and aids for efficient pipe handling and good cement joints: pipe cutter or hand saw, pipe chamfering and deburring tools, Tangit cleaner, Tangit cement, waterproof marker, measuring stick, suitable brush sizes for the pipe dimensions, white, absorbent and lint-free paper, safety gloves in accordance with EN 374 and tightly fitting goggles. Various Tangit cements are available depending on the country application and requirement. Please also note our ChemRes Plus database online. For safe working conditions, please pay attention to the following. Cementing should be carried out at an ambient temperature of 5 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius. Well-ventilated environment. Avoid open flames when cleaning or cementing. Observe the country-specific safety data sheets provided by the cement manufacturer. Wear safety goggles and solvent-resistant protective gloves. Square-cut pipe ends are a prerequisite for a perfect cement joint. For bigger dimensions, sawing systems can also be used. Deburr the pipe ends on the inside if necessary, and chamfer the outer pipe end to ensure that the cement can penetrate evenly between pipe and socket. Chamfering is carried out with a pipe diameter of D50 at 2 to 3 millimeters in length, with pipe diameters of D63 to D225 at 3 to 6 millimeters in length. All GF fittings feature a pre-integrated chamfer. The solvents cause the coated surfaces to become dissolved and swollen. After solvent evaporation, a homogeneous connection is formed with approximately the same mechanical, thermal and chemical properties as the piping system. The Tangit adhesive is supplied ready to use. Before use, stir with a screwdriver or wooden spatula or shake well. Cement of the right consistency flows and spreads evenly in a plume. Lumpy cement running unevenly must not be used. The maximum storage period is 24 months. The expiry date is printed on the can. The cement must not be diluted. First, remove any coarse dirt on the adhesive surfaces. During the fine cleaning, the adhesive surfaces are cleaned thoroughly with Tangit Pvc-U, PVC-C, ABS cleaner and paper. Always use new paper for each joint. Any remaining condensation must be removed. The pipes may have a waxy surface. Here, only repeated cleaning up to the visible matting of the pipe surface leads to perfect cementing. If necessary, roughen the adhesive surfaces evenly with emery cloth of grain size 80 or finer. taking into account the maximum permissible gap. Check the etching of the parts to be joined after the final fine cleaning, the fingernail test. The papers used for cleaning should be disposed of in a container with a lid to prevent unnecessary concentrations of solvents at the workplace. Marking the insertion depth at the pipe end helps to determine how far the cement must be applied and makes it possible to check later whether the pipe has been inserted deeply enough into the fitting socket. Use a brush for applying the cement, the brush size corresponding to the pipe diameter. Apply an evenly finished cement layer by exerting pressure on the brush in the axial direction, first in the fitting and then on the pipe. Thinly apply cement into the fitting to prevent excessive bulging in the pipe. Apply the cement generously on the pipe. Immediately following the application of the cement, align the parts according to the markings on the pipe and the useful angle markers on the fitting. Then swiftly but gently push them together up to the pipe stop without twisting and hold them in place for a few seconds. After the parts are fitted together, a continuous bead must be visible inside and outside. The outside bead should be larger. Wipe off any excess cement immediately using clean, absorbent paper. In order to prevent solvent loss, be sure to securely close all cement and solvent tins with their caps as soon as you interrupt or finish your work. For pipe diameters in excess of about D75, 2 persons should apply the cement simultaneously. One to the pipe end, the other to the socket. Our experience and tests show that pipes with a dimension of about D250 or greater have oval distortions to some extent, which could result in a bonding gap of more than 0.6 millimeters. For this reason, the cementing must be carried out with great care and by several people at once. Never move the pipes during the first 5 minutes after cementing. After this initial period, the joints may be carefully exposed to mechanical stress, thus enabling a continuous workflow. It is important to proceed swiftly during the jointing process. The open time of the cements varies, and at a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and film thickness of 1 millimeter is between about 1 minute and a maximum of 4 minutes, depending on the cement used. This period decreases in the case of higher temperatures or a reduced film thickness. Installed pipelines and valves should be left open, allowing any solvent fumes to escape the system. The pipes can be filled after the drying process. Before startup, the pipelines must be flushed thoroughly to remove any solvent vapors that may still be present. Compressed air must not be used as a flushing medium. Brushes used for applying cement should be washed thoroughly with Tangent cleaner to avoid stiffening. Before reusing cleaned brushes, make sure they are dry to the touch. The ambient temperature affects the time until the cemented joint is exposed to operating or test pressure. Exact details can be found in the technical manual. After final cementing, 1 hour per bar of operating pressure is the ballpark figure for construction site conditions. For pipelines that are not put into immediate use, it is recommended after careful cleaning to fill them with water and flush regularly. Cement joints produced in this way are long-term leak-proof and highly reliable. If you have any questions, please contact GF Piping Systems, your partner for plastic piping systems.